everyone, welcome to Lovely Day. So today I thought I'd take you along as I planted out some long overdue cosmos. These have been growing indoors for about 7 to 8 weeks now. You're supposed to plant them out after about 5 to 6, but life happens and today's the day. So these already have popped a flower right here, this beautiful pink ruby flower, and I have a beautiful assortment that I'm really excited to put in the ground. So I'm going to space them about 12 inches apart just because they are pretty bushy and they get pretty tall and I want to give them enough space to really thrive. So 12 inches apart into this empty flower bed. Well, almost empty. I do have dar growing down the left side of this bed, but I think there's enough space to put in the cosmos right in front of it. So behind me, you'll see my cut flower garden in its current state. So I have 4 flower beds. Each one is 4 foot by 7 foot. I use the Charles Dowding no-dig method in order to create these beds. If you haven't heard about the no-dig method, I definitely encourage you to look Charles Dowding up on YouTube. I've watched and rewatched his videos many times. Essentially, it involves putting cardboard down on top of the grass or sod. This kills the grass and allows you to put compost on top of the cardboard and then plant directly into the compost. So in my case, the compost that was available was too hot and fresh, which means if I planted right into it, it would kill the plants. So I did have to mix it with some raised bed garden mix at the garden center. Then once you plant directly into the compost, that's it. The weeding is going to be pretty minimal because you suppress those weeds with the cardboard. In fact, this morning it took me about 3 minutes just to go through and pull up some weeds in places where the cardboard might have had a little bit of holes in it for some weeds to come through. So that's why it's really important when you lay the cardboard down that you really overlap the cardboard so that there's no room for those weeds to come up through any rogue holes. In the far right corner, I have dahlia tubers growing, and these I got from Plant Gem. They seem like a fairly new company, and I'll put their information down below and the varieties that I got. They've been doing really well, and I can't wait to see the blooms that come up in late summer. On the left side, I have zinnias that I got from Velouette, and so most of these are pastel colors. I do have a few bright ones right here, Benary giants, that are looking really great. I will be pinching these zinnias within the next week or so because they're becoming 8 to 10 inches tall. I've been taking Erin Benzicane's Floret workshop, and it has been such a game changer. And so currently I know she has a free mini course on how to pinch your flowers, so I'm going to follow her method, and fingers crossed it will create double the amount of blooms that come out this season. In the pathways of a cut flower garden, we lay down some wood chip, which we got for free. I just look up on Facebook Marketplace. I know that you're able to also get them from local arborists, but it is a cost-efficient way to just create some beautiful pathways for your garden. So come along while I go ahead and plant out these cosmos. I'm going to space them about 12 inches apart because they do get a bit bushy and tall, and you want to give them enough space to grow. So I was able to get those Cosmo seedlings and those little soil blocks in. I was able to plant in 10 seedlings per row and 7 rows total. I would have been able to fit 8 rows total, but I have dar seedlings growing on this last row, which I planted in about a week and a half ago. And they're still babies right now, but I think they're going to look really beautiful alongside the Cosmos. I'm also now going to water them in deeply so they get nicely established, and then I will take you on a mini tour of what else I have growing here in the cut flower garden. Here's one of my zinnia patches. There's a lot of Benary giants in here, which have these gigantic leaves and gigantic flowers. And then over here, got some more zinnias. These include the Little Flower Girl mix from Velouette, which are going to be beautiful pastels. They're already starting to bud, and shortly I'll be pinching these so that they produce even more flowers. And then over here I have my Dahlia patch coming along nicely. There are a few gaps in between because not all of the tubers came up, but most of them did. I have about 20 in there. And then finally, we've got the cosmos that we just planted in, with the Dara on the side. And yes, babe, I'm ready. So apparently, yes, I'm being called for ice cream. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you had fun seeing a little bit of my current flower garden, and I can't wait to continue showing you all the beautiful blooms that will be coming up out the ground in this little patch of space. So if you like this, please check out my blog at lovelydayfarmette.com for more information. There's also information down below. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next one.